Hi everyone, Larry Satchwell back in the garden today. Another windy day here. I haven't planted anything yet because it's supposed to be down to 40 degrees tonight. But before my lotus plants get going here, I know they need to be thinned out. I want to clean out this sunken bathtub. This is a marble bathtub that one of my teaching friends had, and she used it as a reading center. Well, she moved on to a different school and left her 300-pound bathtub in her classroom, and nobody wanted it. So I brought it home. This is no more than a mud puddle here, but my lotus plants love it, and the toads will start laying their eggs here any day now. And before those tadpoles develop, I want to get this cleaned out to make sure there's some water in here and not just full of mud. Not an easy job, not a clean job, but I'm going to get started.
The audio on the rest of this tape was so bad I decided to do the voiceover. So the first thing I did was take off this little platform that held the well pump, and then I removed all of the parrot feather. I really don't know how much water was in here, and I haven't cleaned it out for about 3 years. There's some rocks at the end of this bathtub. I saw something moving around in there, and sure enough, I found a big bullfrog.
And the roots?
Here's a root that's really nice. It's about twice the size of the first root I put in there about 8 years ago. There's a plug in the bottom of this, and there's a little drain hole, but it was really hard to find it. Once I did, all the water started draining out pretty readily, and I could see there was only about 2 inches of water in the top of this. The rest is all muck. So I spent about the next 20 minutes trying to get out as gingerly as I could the muck on top of the lotus roots. They're pretty fragile, and I don't know if I've saved enough. Time will tell. This took about 45 minutes to get everything out of the bathtub. There's a stack of rocks here at the back of this bathtub because tragically about 2 years ago I found a box turtle that had drowned in there. It really made me sick at my stomach. So I immediately put in enough rocks that anything trapped in there would have an opportunity to crawl out. So once I got the majority of the muck off the top, there is about a 6-inch layer of sand on the bottom, and I was able to use the pressure of the water to kind of wash between the roots. I put them up on this little grid, and that was able me to untangle everything and get the old roots out that were dead and wash everything out. Then I restacked the rocks, put some roots on the bottom, and started adding sand on top of them. Put 2 layers of roots in here, not very much. I may not get very many blooms this year. I really don't know if lotus plants need a lot of space or they need to be crowded. Some plants do better when they're crowded, but I only got a couple of blooms last year, so I'm thinking that maybe they don't need to be crowded.
Well, as you can see, it's filling up. It's still quite muddy, but that'll settle. I put this water lily in a basket this time. I'm also going to put a couple of capfuls of this aqua safe in here in case the frogs want to go in here tonight. It's going to be chilly tonight, but I did not put the frogs back in this cold water. I didn't want to shock them. What I did do, though, is tip that big barrel over that they were in so they can find their own refuge tonight. Now, the pump doesn't work, but that's another video. You'll have to come back for that. Thanks for watching. May your lotus grow tall.